Welcome to Cooking with Marisa Times. We are very excited. Now, this is our very first episode. On this cooking show, we want to focus on the use of natural ingredients because if you want to enjoy a healthy long life, it's better to use ingredients that are close to nature as much as possible. So over here, we are using little or no processed food to prepare our meal. And third on our guest list, we have Viviana, ChefLifestyle. Hello. Right here with us. We are so excited to have you.
I'm happy to be here.
It's a privilege to have you. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation.
You're welcome.
And so let's delve right into it, Viviana. So let us know what are we cooking today, and you can take us through the ingredients.
All right. So today we are creating jollof rice, but then we have our own spin on the jollof rice.
Tell us about it.
So instead of the regular rice that we use all the time, I'm going to be using brown rice, which is more healthier.
Right.
We are we're also going to be using lots of local ingredients. So we have dried herrings on sour here, and then we have smoked mackerel, which is popularly known as salmon on our local markets.
Right.
We are also going to be using cured fish or momone, which has a lot of umami flavor, to replace seasoning cubes.
Okay.
Right. And then we're also going to have dawa here as well. Then we have our vegetables and other things you need when you are creating jollof rice. And we're also not going to be using any tomato paste or tin tomato. So we have these in here. I'm going to blend that with the tomatoes for the color and the color. So we are all experimenting. I'm looking at how it will turn out. So let's just get cooking.
Right into it. So what do we start with?
So I'm going to start by steaming our meat. Oh, I forgot to mention that I'm going to pair this with beef. Okay. So I'm going to steam that and then fry it. So we're going to need some ginger, garlic, and onions. I love garlic, so I add it to everything I cook. So we have our blender here. Okay. So I'm going to please add a little bit of the onions in there for me.
Then you've already washed our hands.
Yes, you've already washed. Please make sure you wash your hands before you cook. So I've done that. So I'm going to add a little bit of water and blend the pepper and blue pepper. Yes, we add the pepper. Yes, okay. So,
but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It took my shame, it took my pain. My Jesus gave me his name. And now I reign, all my days I'll sing his praise. Everywhere that I go, everything that I do, all I see is grace. Everywhere that I go, everything that I do, all I see is grace. Grace, grace, grace.
I see grace.
Grace, grace, grace.
All I see is grace.
Grace, grace, grace.
I see grace.
Grace, grace, grace.
All I see is grace.
so I'm going to cook our eggs.
Okay. So, Viviana, I'm sure a lot of people are very inspired by what you are doing. I mean, we can't count the number of things you do. You wear so many hats. You're a food blogger. You run a digital agency. You are teaching women how to improve their digital skills. You're a public speaker. What else? So, yeah. Okay. So, let us know what has inspired you in life. What drives you? Why do you do the things you do?
That's a very deep question.
I know. So right now we are cleaning our meat, we are boiling our eggs, and then we start
about to blend our vegetables. So I'm going to add the beetroot, carrots, tomatoes, pepper, and onions, ginger and garlic. That's going to be the base for our stew.
Okay. You are doing so many things, you wear so many hats. And I'd like to know what is inspiring you, what is driving you to do the things you do. because now I feel like the opportunities are so many.
Yes.
And you have really capitalized on the digital space.
Yeah.
So let us know what is banking in your life.
So there are lots of things. I mean, one of it being that I want to be able to give my family a good life.
Okay.
That's one of them. But also, I think ever since I was young, one of the buzzwords, should I say, that I've always had is impact.
Okay.
I don't know where that word came from and how I even knew that at such a young age, but I've always, I think the last time I remember was when I was like 12 years old.
Okay.
Yes, so I've always wanted to do something that allows me to inspire people to connect.
But at that age, were you doing something?
I didn't know anything. I mean, I was the class rep, and I think I had the something and all that. But okay, I don't know. I just had that word in mind that whatever I end up doing, I wanted to be able to make it impact. So people's lives. Yes, I think that has been one of the main reasons. As for the digital space, I always say this that it wasn't really something I planned. It just happened. And when I realized, wow, there are so many opportunities here, I could get to connect with more people, and I mean, be able to give the impact that I've always said I could do. That's what even inspired me to explore it more and then find better ways to do all what I do. So yeah, that is the story. That is the story. Just impact and really good. And I mean, the main there is so good. So tell us about it. So yeah. Okay. That makes sense to just stay there.
But when you were beginning, the money was not so attractive.
Yes.
I really admire food bloggers because it takes so much effort.
Yeah.
You need to start something, building your brand without people knowing you.
Yes.
You have to buy ingredients on a weekly, daily basis.
Yeah.
And now that things have become so expensive. So how do you sustain that while building that brand?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that for a long time you hadn't monetized your brand yet, right?
Yeah.
Like after how many years did you start seeing some form of income that they say is very attractive?
I would say after about 8 months to 1 year.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah. Mine was actually fast.
Okay.
Because I was very intentional about it. Also, I did a little bit of business in school.
Okay.
The course I did also really prepared me for the kind of work I do. So I just found different ways of monetizing, even when brands had not reached out.
Wow.
And when they even started reaching out, I had my first online class. I love teaching.
Amazing.
Yes, I found ways to incorporate that into what I do, and then that's how it has been.
Yeah, you were in national service.
Yes, I was at CA.
CA, sorry.
Yes.
I was at CA. So,
yeah.
Wow.
I think if I'm blended now, and then when it goes now, it works.
Okay.
Was blind, but now I see.
Can you see the color?
It's really, really nice.
Took my pain, my
So we start by putting our palm oil into our pan. Look how cute this process. I know I'm going home with this.
Definitely.
So, as you can see, we are using palm oil for our stew instead of vegetable oil.
More money?
Next, I'm going to add in our cured fish or money. So we're adding the herring and then the smoked tomato to it.
lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. It took my shame, it took my pain. My Jesus gave me his name.
So now you see that this food is really good.
Yeah, I can see that actually.
Okay.
I've been just trying to regulate the heat.
Yeah.
We always have to low heat and lots of heat.
Yeah.
So medium to low heat, we make sure that food does not burn.
Yeah. So please pass me the dawa.
Okay.
So this is going to be our base. We're adding the dawa to it. This is dawa powder. But you can also use the bulb.
I've actually never tasted food in dawa, so I'm very excited to know how to taste like. I've heard about dawa.
Yeah. Okay, so You can just go ahead and add
Cover it.
our peppermint and
great.
cover it.
Okay.
So this
This is all the yummy goodness.
looks so good, guys.
Can I pour it in?
Yes, yes, you can. Wow, so much color.
Look at that. Wow.
This is not
Yeah, Look at the color and the digestion of our food.
Okay.
So when there's a lot of fiber, we are feeding our gut bacteria, and that allows our food to digest properly.
Wow.
And will help us, grow longer, live longer, and have a healthier life. So we look at these beautiful
I
colors.
know, right?
Red, orange. Let's add a lot of fiber into our food, and they will help us a lot.
Yeah.
Now, Viviana, now let's get back to your life.
Okay.
We discovered that you went for the TED Talk at USC.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's the lady? I mean, why did you decide to go for it? Why did you decide to do it? What opportunity came and you just started to take it up? I mean, tell us about it.
Okay. So for the longest time, I've actually wanted to do a TED Talk. I don't know, I love watching them. So I was just like, I'm gonna get
When people are scared of public speaking, running for the
I was definitely do a TED Talk. So because I always say that on my stories and on my status and everywhere. One lady reached out to me that they were going to have interviews. Most of them do that interviews. You have to go through assessment to decide if you are a good fit. But because they saw what I was doing already and aligned perfectly with the whole team, they decided to keep me for that. And then I mean, I'm not talking about Ghanaian food. I feel like there's so much to talk about when it comes to Ghanaian food. And the representation is not as much when compared to other foreign food. So my goal is, to promote Ghanaian food and culture. That's like my slogan for my brand. So when I got the opportunity to do that, of course I was excited.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, it was very interesting. And I had to do a lot of research. I learned a lot in the
Wow. How long did you prepare for that picture?
I think it's more than 2 months.
Really?
Yes, more than 2 months. I had to do a lot of reading, first checking, talking to people. I also had a coach.
Oh.
Yes, they give you a coach who's going to train you when it comes to speaking and all of that. So yeah, it was a very interesting experience. But I was nervous. And the guy was like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. Like, this is such a big deal. But I mean,
And how did you get through it?
I mean, I was like, I have something that people want to listen to, right? It's an important something. And I have done the research. I know what I want to say. So, I mean, nobody can beat me over there. They had 15 speakers.
Wow.
Yeah,
What
a lot of the students were also there. So, yes, the room was almost full. Yes. So, yeah, it was very interesting. And after people came around, talked to me, like they loved my speech, and they didn't even appreciate Ghanaian food as much. But after the speech, they've seen how important it is. So yeah, it was
very international. I mean, you have a collaboration with Super Sport.
Yeah, that was actually in 2022.
Oh, okay.
But I've also gotten in touch with one international brand has still gotten in touch with me. We're now talking about it. So when it's ready, when it's ready, we'll talk about it.
Wow. So I got it.
Yes, tomatoes, and then
Wow.
Yes.
Diana, I mean, the world is, we are not ready for you.
That's
the beginning, right? I know that the beginning of the things to come. And you have a digital food agency.
Yes.
I mean, when I see your pictures are so beautiful.
Thank you.
You've been creative all your life. Tell us, your family, where did your ideas come from? Because the things you are doing, tell us about it.
So, I think my family is not the regular 9-to-5 family. I actually don't have anybody in my family that does 9-to-5. We all do our own stuff. My mom has been a cook for more than 30 years.
Oh,
yeah, so that's where it comes from. My older brother is a fashion designer. He's been doing it for almost 15 years. And he taught me and my younger brother.
Wow.
So before I did food, I used to do fashion. Yes, I used to do fashion. I started when I completed JHS.
Wow.
Yes, that's when I started working. I started working very early.
So after your BEC,
yes,
you were learning how to sew.
Yes, I was a shop attendant for him for like 4 months. before I started to learn how to sew.
Wow.
So that's when I started actually
So this is
working.
really an encouragement to our children. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes when you're done with this, you think that the world has ended. No, the world has come to stand.
Yeah.
You are the one, you know, controlling everything now.
Yeah.
But you are actually in charge of your time. You have to be a good, you know,
Yeah.
timekeeper.
Yes.
Your life is important.
Definitely. So
Wow.
yeah, that's where it started.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when the BEC results came.
Oh, let me check the school.
All right. I went to. I actually didn't get the school I wanted.
Okay.
I wanted to retake.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
But I think the school that I went to also really had a very big impact on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So every time during vacation, I'll come home and I'll go and sew.
Oh,
Every vacation.
wow.
Yes. And then it follows me to a completed SHS.
Wow. Okay. So you've been so it means that you can sew now.
Yes.
So please find something for me.
I can actually say when I went to uni, that was what I was doing. That was my business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Viviana.
Yes, that was my business for I think from second semester first year to I completed.
You're sewing for your friends.
Yeah, so with my friends. I even had customers outside my lecturers. I was talking to them. Yeah, because I'm a busybody.
And how do you manage that with your school, your
Yeah.
academic work?
It was tough. I'm not even going to lie about it because
How did you do that? Because
my course was also very demanding. Publishing every time there's assignment, you have to go and do this, you have to go and do that.
wow.
Yes. So I have to really. I think that's one of the places I learned time management. Yes.
Wow.
Because sometimes I have to sew somebody's dress and I have a test the next day. I have to stay up all night.
No. But I think that because I have learned how to sew myself.
Oh, okay.
I just do the basics.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know how you combine that with your academic work. Because sewing is not easy.
It's not. It's one of the hardest
It's
things.
not easy.
One of the hardest
And so I
things.
really appreciate fashion designers. I
Mhm.
appreciate tailors to sit on your back,
Yes.
sewing for hours,
Long time.
hours and ending.
Yeah.
You did that while you're in school.
Yes. Yes, that was one of.
I don't know how you did to make that don't make a learn.
It wasn't easy, but I don't know.
No, so were you depending on that to also support your expenses?
Yes.
Okay.
That was actually like the first let's say property I bought was from fashion money.
Wow.
Because I'm someone that really loves saving. Like, even if I'm hungry, I'll save the money. That's me. I hold money. So when I completed school, I had something there that was significant. Then the opportunity came.
Wow.
I was like, oh, I want to feel like I've been able to get something out of this.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think our beef is done.
Yeah. Saving is so important.
Yes.
Yes, very, very, very important.
I think it's something that parents should start to their kids from a very young age.
So Viviana, you know, now that things have become so expensive, there's so much economic hardship. Well, I don't know, but I know that a lot of people would like to find out, well, as a food blogger, how do you manage that? Because when you go to the market now, tomatoes are so expensive.
Yeah.
I was a time when there were no tomatoes at all.
Yeah,
People were trying to, you know, devise so many ways of preparing food.
Yeah.
So, how do you manage that as a food blogger? I know these are very trying times for everyone in the economy.
Yeah.
So, how do you manage that?
And so I think right now, I'm
You also like that you like saving.
yes,
So, has that helped in this time?
yes, definitely. So I think you can see the same principle to the kitchen, right?
Okay.
How you use things in the past, you have to make sure that you're reusing certain things.
Okay.
And sometimes in the past, maybe when you cook food and the next day you probably won't eat it, you're going to throw it away. But now you have to convert reduce how you do certain things because things are extremely expensive. I think shopping in bulk also helps.
Okay.
And then shopping at very local and affordable markets.
Okay.
Because I know that the market in my area is extremely expensive. Yes,
In terms of.
that market is really expensive. So when I know that I have to buy a lot of things for content, I'll just go to my local market or make my mom buy it.
Okay.
So that I can keep some of those things. Yes, yes. And so just like how I try to save a lot of things in the kitchen, I also, for example, if I buy spring onions like this, I'll just chop them and put it in the freezer. So I even have one from like 2 months ago. So yes, it was a lot. I have the same for cabbage. I put my carrots in water so that it stays longer. So instead of just leaving things there, making them go bad, just try and find ways around, making them last longer. Okay. So this one says it's also ready.
So put a spring onions in the
When it's about
So Viviana, when it comes to your managing your online space, I know that doing online can also be a bit risky, because sometimes you can have some negative comments from people that can discourage you. And so in your journey as being a food blogger, have you been discouraged before? And what are some of the comments that discouraged you? And how did you, get yourself back up? I know it can't, sometimes it's not easy, because one day you just wake up, there's very nasty comments there. And especially when it comes to cooking. Yes. People have different ways of cooking. The only thing you can ask, So there's a way you can do it, and in their home they don't like it that way, so now they just have to mash it. So how do you also, work around that? So just to encourage people who are now starting anything happening.
So when I started, negative comments used to really get to me. Like I remember my first ever show. That was, I think, in 2021 or so.
Can I put the cucumber?
Yes. That was in 2021, and I made this granite stew.
Okay.
And then, I think a lot of people don't put too much special money in their granite soup.
Okay.
And that's something I grew up knowing in my house. Your mom does it all the time.
Exactly.
So that video actually went viral, and the comments were just terrible. I was insulting my mom.
So that makes sense.
Somebody said that these are the kind of women that when they go to marriage, they bring them back to their father's house. What? Yeah, somebody actually said that. And that was my very first experience with negative comments. So like I was really broken.
Wow.
I turned in the comments for that video. I didn't post for 2 weeks. I was so scared.
Oh my goodness.
It was like my first one. 2021.
2021.
Yeah.
It was like 1 year into your blogging.
1 year into my food blogging.
Wow. And so when you started food blogging, did you have any experience whatsoever, or did you go and learn from somebody, or you just started afresh, so you knew nothing, and things had just been thrown at you as you were going along the way?
So I've told this story a number of times, but it wasn't really something I planned to do. I just started doing it, and then I was like, let me look at how people are doing it in other places. So it was something that was very new to me. I had never done anything like that before. I wasn't even a content person. Like I wasn't taking pictures of myself or anything like that.
Really?
Yes.
So if you're not taking pictures of yourself, how did you get so interested?
I don't even
have any digital skills.
No, not really.
You learned from the job.
We did one semester of a course called multimedia in uni before the pandemic. So I think that was my first experience with digital stuff.
Okay.
But it wasn't like something I was doing before.
Wow.
When I started, I realized I actually like this. So let me see how far I can go with it. That was just my idea. So I just went out there, went to watch videos, and I took a class with Chef T. That was a kitchen lover.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she actually knows me. So that's how I really got interested in it, because the way she taught it, even in the class, and how everybody was really enthusiastic about it. This is so good. Guys, this shoot is the secret.
Wow.
It's looking really, really nice.
Wow. Can you please pass me the spoon? Okay. So we are adding our meat. So let's put some more to the stew to add the flavors, right?
Soak up the flavor.
Wow. Look, this jollof.
Right.
This jollof is good. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Let's give that a stir. My goodness. Wow. This should be ready in no time, right?
Yeah.
We add
The
now.
rice is also like you've already washed it and soaked it, so it's fine. Yeah. So. Are you ready?
The rice is going in now.
Okay.
Our brown rice.
Yeah.
But now I'm found. Was blind, but
Let's check
now I
everything.
see. It took my shame,
Wow.
my pain,
The color.
No way.
me.
My goodness. Wow.
I ran with him all my
Please make sure that you wash the brown rice
Very well. Yes, yes,
that I go, everything that I do,
Let me add a little bit more.
all I
I don't think you can use it. Yeah,
everywhere that I go,
So when you get some water,
I'm going to use the blender today.
okay.
I see is grace, 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 grace.
So Viviana, another thing too is that when you eat food with a lot of fiber, it helps to reduce the way in which sugar is absorbed in the blood.
Oh, okay.
So you see, rice is starch. So all this is going to turn into glucose in the blood. So when you increase a lot of fiber in your meals, it's going to help reduce your blood sugar spikes.
Okay.
And this is going to also contribute to your long living.
Okay.
So this is why I want to encourage everybody, eat a lot of fiber, eat a lot of veggies, you know, a lot of fiber, and it's going to help reduce all those glucose spikes. Now everything we eat, most of the things we eat contain sugar, glucose, carbohydrate, everything. So just try and reduce all these spikes. I think it's fine. We have some salt.
Yes.
Let's taste the salt and then.
So,
There's a lot of salt.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's also okay, right?
Yeah. Salt is fine.
There's no seasoning cube here, but
No
everything
seasoning, but no.
is so good.
There's garlic, pepper, ginger.
Yeah, we have the cured fish,
Yeah.
the dawa and all that. In there.
Yeah. And when we add the veggies, the flavor is also
Yeah, I'm going to change a bit.
So we can cover it up, right?
Yes.
Let's see that. Now this is also a very exciting topic I want us to talk about.
Okay.
Now, cooking with Marie Potter can. Now, how has the experience been over the years? I know you've been using pots in your kitchen, and how has the experience been using the pots, cast iron pots? You know, our pots are non-toxic and chemical free. You know, tell us. How different has the experience been?
Oh, it's been great. That was actually my first time using cast iron.
Okay.
So I had to learn a lot about it. That's certain things I'm supposed to do, like high heat. You always have to cook on low heat or medium heat, but it has heat retention properties.
Exactly.
But it's been amazing. Like anytime anyone steps into my studio, that's the first thing they see.
Wow.
Wow, that's so nice. Yeah, the colors are amazing. It's so beautiful to cook in. Like I feel like it makes you even enjoy the cooking because of like how colorful it is and how beautiful it is. So yeah, it's been really amazing.
Wow.
And I mean, one thing that struck me was how heavy it is. That's why very durable. Exactly. Some of my pots, I've had them. I think it's been contact for more than a year. And it's still looking new.
Wow.
It still looks very nice. As long as you're taking care of it, it's going to look the same for a long time. I mean, I'm going to be getting more.
Wow. Thank you so much. Actually, where is that cute pot? Yeah. I know. Viviana just falling in love with this
I
point.
know. And it's not so interesting.
I know. It's just blue.
It's not so interesting. The camera is not doing that.
Wow.
It's just. Oh, look at this. I'm so in love.
I know. So these spots are so special.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just in the palm of my hands.
And you can use these spots for a very long time.
Yes.
Very long time. And you know how to take good care of it. Very good care of it.
Yeah.
And one thing I love about them is because they are non-toxic.
Yes.
Exactly. Help me.
Yeah.
And
We are sure that your health is in a good place.
Yes. Because it's made of glass.
Oh.
And it's a form of, another form of glass. So then there are no toxic inside. So I know now there are so many diseases and sicknesses in the world.
Most of them from our lifestyle.
Exactly, and our exposure in the environment to these toxins. And so we just limit the exposure, to the environment. And one way is in the kitchen where you are cooking.
Yes.
So we just encourage you to use non-toxic cookware.
Use my pot every time.
I mean, there are different types of cookware that you can actually use that are non-toxic. Yes, so cast iron is just one of them.
Okay.
Yes, cast iron is just one of them. Yeah. So let's encourage you. Yeah, look at these beautiful colors. Can you see them? And look at our rich salad. We are just waiting for our jollof to be ready. Combine that with the protein, our eggs, and then our meat.
Yes.
And then we'll
Enjoy.
Yeah. Viviana, let me put you on the spot. What's your thinking? Do you know how to dance?
No, dancing is not part of creativity for me.
Oh my goodness. No.
It's not part. That's dancing. No.
So you give us just one minute.
Honestly, I don't even know how to move my legs. I'm serious.
But I think that you go to that gym.
That's different.
Actually, I'm sure that we should all be prepared to hear something like, Viviana has gotten some international deals somewhere, has relocated or whatever. And still done like that. No, but you see, we can, we don't want to encourage you to just moving out of the country. You can actually grow and establish a thriving business here in Ghana, despite the challenges that exist in our environment. But looking ahead, what does the future hold for you? Because I see you doing a lot of things. What does the future hold for you?
Well, I think every year I get clarity on what I was doing. Every year I get more clarity. And this year, I'll be honest, I haven't really given much attention to ChefLifestyle because I was doing a lot of things here. But next year, God willing, and then the years after that, there are so many different things I want to do. And one of it being a food festival.
Wow.
Yeah. So we had it here.
Oh my goodness.
I just want to be able to do my own things. I think one of the things that I look about to bloggers do is wait for brands to invite us stuff. Other people to post it and invite us.
Wow.
But we have the people, we have the numbers, so we have it for a reason. So I want to be able to do my own stuff.
Wow.
And I want to be a yearly thing.
Wow.
Yes, we are planning
Thank you. Oh, wow.
We are still in the planning process. We wanted to actually start this year, but a few things. We are still in the planning process.
Wow. So you bring a lot of food bloggers on board.
Yes.
Brands.
And then,
Wow.
So that's one of the things. You know what I mean? A food show is just something that I really want to do.
Oh my.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking forward to also moving out and getting my own space. Yeah, so I'm putting out a lot of going on underground.
The first is very exciting.
Yes, definitely.
You're actually doing very well. Let me just commend you.
Thank you.
It's amazing to see young people doing so well in the country. I mean, so many young people are actually discouraged. Because they feel like there are so many constraints in the environment. It's making it difficult for them to, flourish and bloom. But you are shining your corner. You are shining it so brightly. And it's just so beautiful to watch. Thank you so much for being an inspiration to all our viewers. As a young person, as a mother, and that's bad. I want us to go there.
Well, you see. I'm not in a hurry, but I'm waiting on God on bringing my person.
Wow.
Yes, definitely something like that.
Okay, so let's check out the log. Let's see how it's going. Wow. Wow. Your mother, you said your mother taught you how to cook.
Yes.
So you got all your skills from your mom. Your mom is such a blessing.
She has been.
She's so supportive of
My mom is.
your
She's just
career.
amazing.
Wow.
My very own PR.
Wow. Wow. I mean, one of these days, I'm sure we'll host your mom
Oh, yeah,
here.
she would love to.
Wow.
She would love to.
Come and teach us some of the local recipes.
Yeah, I'll bring it. Okay.
Viewers, we've been having an exciting conversation with Viviana. I'm telling you, she's revealing so much information to us, and you should thank us for this show. But I mean, just by the way, we are almost done with our food. Our jollof is on the stove. We'll be ready soon. We have our veggies here. We'll be adding this to our jollof, and we'll be ready. We have our egg, which is boiled. Everything is almost ready. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. So welcome back from our break, and Viviana, our food is ready. We're excited. We're excited. We need to eat this jollof and let you know how it tastes. So please let's look at the jollof. Wow!
Look at that.
Look at the colors. This is brown rice jollof, captain beef.
Yes.
This is going to be yummy. And one beautiful thing about this pot is we can serve right from it.
Yes.
So we don't even have to dish it.
Yeah. Anywhere.
We don't have to dish it anywhere else. We just transfer this to our mat and then we are good to go. Oops, sorry. Okay. So we can just transfer this right to our serving table and then we are fine. Okay, Vivian, I think I'll leave the serving to you.
Okay. Alright, so one thing about brown rice is that it's nicer when it's softer. Okay, so you can see that rice is a bit soft, intentional. So we are going to.
It's just like watching. Watching is very soft.
So this has a lot of things, guys. There's meat in there, there's smoked mackerel, there's vegetables, dawa, there's money. So just look at this, so beautiful, so yummy. So I'm just going to serve myself a plate.
We have our salad by the side.
So I'm going to add some salad to it as well. So let's have
all I see is grace, grace, grace.
I see
Grace, grace, grace.
all I see is grace.
I love a lot of salad.
okay. Alright, so food is ready. Everything is looking so good.
Look, I can't wait.
Me too.
Let's not speak too much time, but please let's do this.
Okay, sure.
Father, thank you for this meal. We pray that you bless it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Alright, let's go. We are moving straight into the food. Are you looking at it?
I went first. Okay. I'm going to try this at home. What do you think?
Look, I'm loving this. The flavors are just exuding in my mouth. Look, this is nice.
Wow.
And this is all natural.
Yes.
Can you believe it? There's no seasoning, nothing at all. The fish, the meat, the egg. Please, I think I have to go back though. Please go back. So that I can really enjoy this.
Yes.
Thank you for spending this time with us, watching our cooking show. And it's been Viviana as our guest. Viviana, words are nothing now. We really want to say a big thank you for making the time. You know how busy you are. So thank you for making the time to come and spend time with us to do this cooking show.
Yes.
And so just to show our love and appreciation for what you have done, Marie Pots and Pans would like to give you this beautiful pot. Beautiful pumpkin pot. And then
Oh my God, look at this. You're twinning.
just to say thank you so much for making time to come on our show. We're so grateful. So keep on cooking with Marie Pots and Pans.
I will.
You know, non-toxic premium and lifetime value. Once you know how to take good care of it, it's going to last long in your kitchen. So thank you for having us, and bye-bye.
Bye.